Welcome aboard my Mexican Pirate crew. Where have I been? I keep doing this. Just leaving you guys in the in the dark. Like I apologize for doing that again. College has low key been kicking my. I actually had to recently catch up on a few assignments, and that was fun. So, college is a whole different beast when you haven't gone to school in like 2 years. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about today, though. Today, I wanted to talk about Ian Chomha. Our favorite little cuck, our favorite little submissive to Dobby type person. Or not Dobby, Snape. Oh, Dobby likes that. That guy. So today we are talking about one of his most craziest delusions, ever, right? So I recently was checking out this, I first of all, I've been trying to get back into the drama sphere, trying to kind of know what's been going on with everything. There's a lot of things that's been going on. Like, don't even get me started with like the Marvel Rivals drama, because that was absolutely insane to me. I might actually touch on that at some point. But dude, when I tell you that this was just, oh my god, like what the so basically what happened, right, is Idubbbz went onto a podcast with two guys. They seem to be two pretty cool dudes. I don't know what their podcast name is necessarily. I did find this clip on Reddit. Yeah, I know, Mexican Pirate, you use Reddit? Yeah, I'm a basement dweller, of course I use Reddit. I just don't do the other basement dwelling things, like being a weirdo. But anyway, isn't Ian also a basement dweller? Like, I just realized that. Isn't he also, like, doesn't he live in his girlfriend's mom's basement? Like, okay, here's the thing, right? I know I live in my mom's basement, right? I know that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm an adult. I'm trying to, like, save up money to actually get a house, to actually do that I want to do, because I don't want to be living here forever. But then there's Ian. Ian's living with his girlfriend's mom. His girlfriend's mom. Like that doesn't just, like, for some reason that just doesn't, like, what the like, how financially do you have to be? Like, I get it. The economy is rough. It is so rough. But at the same time, Ian, you shouldn't be living in your girlfriend's mother's basement. If anything, you should be living in your girlfriend's basement while she's inviting Hassan over to get absolutely clapped, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You guys know I have to throw in a cuckold joke every once in a while. Like, it's Idubbbz. I have to. It's like Law 2. If you're making a video about Idubbbz, you actually legally have to say one thing about him being a cuck. Like, it's in the contract. No, but seriously. So basically what happened was they were talking to him about, like, I don't know, being a content creator or whatever. I didn't watch the full podcast, obviously. Like I said, I grabbed this directly from Reddit, and I actually pre-watched the clip before recording this voiceover. And oh boy, does he say some interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and roll it real quick.
What kind of first stands out to me is that I never perceived 2016 Idubbbz to be ideologically, like, right-wing or ideologically hateful in the way that those other two are. Like,
it's part of the pipeline, though. It's the same reason people wouldn't say Charlie, Moist Critical, is right-wing or, like, as ideologically fucked out there as, like, a Nick Fuentes or even Asmongold, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
He holds some space for the people in his audience who might have some differing opinions. He doesn't make it clear, like, I don't want you in my community, like, outright. Yeah. And, I get it. I get the hustle. I did it for a while. But it is a little bit of cope.
Okay, first of all, this is a short clip, so, it's not going to be running for that long, but it's not even at the end of the clip yet. I just wanted to say, I just needed to say it, right? There is no hustle, Ian. There is no hustle to be had here. What hustle are you talking about? Charlie pandering to everyone of all walks of life who have different perspectives, who actually, have a brain, who have their own opinion, who have, freedom of speech. So something that we Americans were given, we fought for, and oh, this makes me mad. This makes me so mad. He's not trying to get a paycheck, Ian. I know that's probably what you were doing back in your day, is just like you were just trying to get a paycheck. And who knows, maybe you've been like this entire time, and we just never knew this, right? We never knew this side of you, right? But Charlie, his ideology is usually, I think Pegasus said this in his video, is like he gives his opinion on stuff, and, it's his own opinion. He's not politically like aligned with really anything, and he invites all walks of life like into his shit. That's what I do too, because I personally think everyone should be entitled to their own opinion. Will I disagree with some opinions? 100%, 1000%. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, if there was some dude commenting being like, yo, I'm a fan of you, Mexican pirate, but low-key, I hate all other, like, Mexicans or some shit, I'm just like, okay, bro, first of all, what the fuck? But also, thanks for supporting me, I guess. What? Like, what the fuck? Like, yes, at that point, I should be like, yes, I don't want you in my fucking community if you're gonna be racist towards, like, Mexicans or whatever, right? But that's only if they're actively, like, being like that, right? That's only if they're actively being like that. But Ian is seething. Ian is seething right now because, well, let's face it. There's not a whole lot of people who aren't extremists who act like that, Like, take your just average liberal, your average conservative, your average whatever, They'll be debating back and forth, being like, oh, I disagree with you because of this. Oh, I disagree with you because of this. All my U.S. folks. Who remembers the fucking Obama and, what was his name? Like, Mitt Romney or something? I can't remember his fucking name. But that, peak. Like, if all times to get into, like, politics with it not being so fucking ass and fucking all this other shit, peak. Like, no like extremists really were popping up as much. Like, I'm not, like, okay, I will say I was a kid, so I don't know if extremists were popping up as much around when they were having their like debates in 2016, right? But then skip forward, everything's so political now, like if you don't believe in this certain thing and this certain thing and this certain thing, you're completely wiped from a certain group. And that's how Hassan's group works. I'm sorry, but that is. And people who platform him, absolutely, they're fucking scum to the earth. I'm sorry, but they are scum to the earth because they are promoting a terrorist supporter. A terrorist support. I am going to say that too, like with full confidence, like allegedly. I'll say that in case I do get sued, right? But it has been confirmed that he agrees with literal terrorists, guys. Like how can you be on Hassan's side when he sides with these type of people? And that's the thing, right? Ian talks about how like Charlie invites all these walks of life to his like live stream, how he basically invites everyone, right? Because Charlie believes in the freedom of speech, But Hassan believes in silencing people who don't agree with his viewpoints. That's why he has you on such a fucking tight leash, Ian. Like, you're his little cuckold dog. He gets to fuck your girlfriend whenever the fuck he pleases, bro. Like, actually. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated with this. But let's roll the rest of the clip, and I'll kind of finish off my thoughts.
And I understand why people don't want to take the path that I took, because it breeds a lot of hate.
Yeah, right.
But here's the thing, Ian. With the way you executed everything, the hate was warranted. It was like, I don't know, man. Like, you were your own downfall, you absolute moron. Like, what are you talking about when you're talking about this? Like, actually, what are you talking about, man? If a person was going down your path, they have a great channel, they have like edgy content, they have fucking fun ass content, they obviously enjoy making, and then they find this girl, and then all of a sudden their values, their fucking perspectives, everything just changes. It just changes, bro. It just. And then like years down the line, she decides, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make an OF, and you're just like, oh, okay, that's fine, And here's the thing. I personally think that it wouldn't have been such a big deal, Ian, having a girlfriend who does an OF, whatever, like, no one gives a fuck, right? But then he had to make such a big deal out of it with his videos called, And, like, yes, I get wanting to talk about work, and like it's you know, it's a whole different thing on its like own, you know, but it's not YouTube drama, you know. That's what Ian was especially known for. I know he doesn't want to be known for this anymore, I know this, but that's forever his legacy. I like when he, and it's funny too, it's hilarious to me, because then when people like Hassan and all these other people talk about like these commentators and shit, right? Idubbbz used to be in that group. He used to be in that group, and now he is dissing that same group he used to be a part of. Interesting. No, it's ridiculous, bro. I'm sorry, but it is. It really is. Like, no one wanted to hear about your fucking girlfriend doing OnlyFans. Good for her. Fucking pop off, queen. Make your goddamn money for all I fucking care. You fucking sell your body for money. I don't care. I'm selling my voice for money. JK. I don't make any money doing this. But I technically sell my body for money, you know? Like, I go to work physically, and then, you know, I get paid for doing that. But I'm not exploiting myself either, you know? Like, I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you Mexican Pirate fans are going to be disappointed, but I don't think I'm gonna plan on opening up an OF anytime soon. I know you guys are disappointed. You guys wanted to see my luscious brown skin, my unkempt hair. Like, I know you guys wanted to see all that, but unfortunately, I personally wouldn't want to do that. And I will be completely honest with you guys. I wouldn't want my partner to do that. That would make me feel uncomfortable personally, you know? If there's another person who, like, is into that, who wants their girlfriend to be, like, looked at in the public, knowing that, you know, the public's basically jacking off to her pictures, cool. More power to that person. Great. He's stronger than I am, I guess, because I would be like, bro, I don't like the feeling. I don't like this feeling, you know? Like, I would be like that personally. But with how Ian executed it, you know, he fucked up. He fucked up bad. Oh, man. Oh, dude. And I legitimately wonder how long it is until the divorce arc comes, you know? Because, my God, these two are just, they're insane. They're insane. They're insane. And, yeah. But, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe with notifications on to never miss a single upload. I also wanted to say real quick, you know, like I said before, my uploads are going to be a lot less frequent than I, you know, want them to be, since I am so busy with college and work. God, I'm so jobless, I forgot what work was, guys. But no. So I am going to be uploading a whole lot less. But I'm going to still be trying to upload, you know, record videos on my downtime, edit them, and then upload them, you know, and it's basically just going to be these three things that I'm doing: school, work, and fucking YouTube, and I think it's going to be pretty epic. But yeah, with all that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy, and until next time, adios.